How's it going, Scrub Gamers? Welcome back to another video here at ScrubGames, and today we have another video in the series going over alternative formats you can give a try at your locals or with a bunch of friends. And for this one, we're going to go over the format called Limited. Now, before we go into what Limited is, so we can explain it a little bit better, feel free to like the video if you do enjoy this content, or my videos in general. Also, comment down below if there's any format you can think of that should be added to this. I'll be happy to put on or discover new ones because they are quite interesting to discover different formats to try out, especially in this card game. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. Keeps you updated with my videos as when they drop. And also, if you want to get notifications to when they do drop, hit the notification bell and give it a little alert. And all that comes to be appreciated very much so by me, and it helps me get to my goal of 1,000 subs, which we're over halfway there, and hoping to get there at least by the end of this year. At the moment. But without further ado, let's get into the video and have a look on what limit format is. So, I do have a little thing to say, a little show, to go over what limited format is. So limited is a casual constructed format which allows only one copy of any card in your deck, and essentially is making every card limited, hence the name. Because if you've been playing Dragon Ball Super card game, we do have a ban, limited, and errata list. And for those, for that, it basically, depending what part of the category you're on, you're either on the banned part, meaning you cannot be played in like official events, be it locals or big events. And if it's limited, it means you only can use one copy of that card. No matter how many you got, you can use one copy of that card in your deck for both the same things, locals and competitive events. And if you're errated, it means the text has been updated, either correct some spelling issues, text issues, or to weaken the card because it's a bit too overpowered. And that's used for the same format, locals and big events. And as you guessed it from the fact there was one set part of the list is limited, and that is essentially making every card in the game limited. So if you've got, it doesn't matter what card you're playing, it will be limited in this format. So every card is only at one of. So essentially, if you think about it, every card has the ultimate tag. Well, yeah, ultimate tag. Well, not the ultimate tags really, but in that kind of sense where you can only include one. That card is like limited to one, no matter what. And this format is a popular one across many other card games as well, and it's usually referred to as Highlander, with a little tagline being "there can only be one," because limited can only be one. Makes sense. And in other games is mainly named after Highlander because it was based on the film Highlander, where like the phrase in there is "there can only be one," whereas like trying to fight to be the last one standing, and only have one of itself available. And one nice thing about this format is if this might appeal to you, is that it opens up deck building choices immensely as the assumed cost of the consistency of the deck. So in Dragon Ball Super, you try to get your deck to have as much consistency as possible, to flow quickly, and in Dragon Ball you draw quite a lot. But having everything limited to one drastically reduces that consistency. But you can always try to build your deck to be as consistent as possible, even with your one of everything. So if you got like a certain archetype, if you've got a certain chain combo or archetype, then you're going to be drastically limited, giving you more space to put other things in. And it can open up to playing stuff that you wouldn't normally play, which is quite cool, like incorporating other cards that would see the light of day in your deck normally, but with the amount of space that the format opens up, you can give them a try as well. And you don't have to follow the current format to be it. You can still follow the ban limit errata list to basically say if certain cards are banned, and for bans and erratas specifically, if you want to, or you can do it as if every card that's available is just limited. So even banned cards are now limited to one. If you want to try that, because they can still not be so powerful in a format where you've only got one. You can only have one copy of them, because most cards that are banned normally have gone from unlimited to being banned. Some of them might have been to limited, then been banned afterwards because they're still strong at one. But it depends how you want to do it with your locals or with your friend group, how you want to do it. This is a very nice one, and it is kind of like one of the main ways Cube Draft runs as well, which is another one we'll go over at a later date. And yeah, it quite fun because again you get to use incorporate more deck building skills into it, which can improve your deck building skills for actually competitive play, like normal play. So you get that little bit of progression in skills to actually build decks, which actually helps you out for other things. And also you get the enjoyment of building something different, something interesting, something that's just yours, which is quite cool as well. And yeah, that is basically it. Describe this format. Not very long, because as I said, I'm gonna try and make these videos not too long, like around 10 minutes or less, give or take, and just explain different formats because it'd be interesting to get this out there so if people want to look for different formats, because I know our locals sometimes tries different formats every now and then, and people might be interested in trying them or want to change up the locals to make it a little bit more fun, or to get out of a heavily competitive meta when there's no events to play for. Like we do have sometimes have downtimes. Like recently we've had downtime now, but now we're getting into the regional season soon, and you can give this a try. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and feel free to try out this format as well. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.